Hello, welcome to the Parish Line, a production of CGov, the Calcasieu Parish Government Channel, about the events, programs, and policies of the Calcasieu Parish Police Jury. Lots of things are happening at the parish, so we have several interesting features on this month's program. We'll learn about the new Census office that has opened in Lake Charles and why it's important to the parish that residents participate. We'll look at two different volunteer efforts in Calcasieu. And we'll visit our Human Resources Department and show you how to apply for a job at the police jury. First, the parish has launched another salvo in the battle against litter in Calcasieu, thanks to the creative efforts of the Public Works Department's West Side crew. J.P. Booth gives us the details.
In 2009, the Calcasieu Parish Police Jury launched a new and aggressive litter campaign. While the program, which consists of litter hotlines, youth awareness programs, and public service announcements, has been a great success, Police Jury Cultural Affairs Coordinator Jason Barnes has one more ingredient to add to this litter awareness gumbo.
The police jury has been involved with the litter program for about a year now, and we were pretty aggressive with our media and our awareness out into the public, and we feel that we really made some strides in this past year. 2010, we wanted to do something a little more out of the box, wanted to be more visual, wanted to be more thought-provoking with the people that see a lot of our advertisements, a lot of things that we put out to the public. And this was just one of the examples of what we're wanting to do. One of the things that we had seen last year in California, a community did something similar to this, and we thought this was the perfect idea to really get people to know, here's what's going on in your community. This was easily found. All the trash that's on this billboard behind me was very easy to find. There wasn't a treasure hunt involved. If they were missing something, all they had to do was go a matter of blocks and they'd find what they were looking for. And that's a problem here in the parish. And this is just more of a wake-up reminder to our community to say, look, this is not going away, and it's not going to be just something you can hide. It's already here, it's a bad problem, and hopefully you're getting the message to rethink of when you're about to throw out that mattress on the side of the road.
The billboard contains litter of all shapes and sizes, from small beer cans and hubcaps to twin mattresses and a bathtub.
It's basically just a grab bag of everything we find in our ditches every day. Public Works spends a lot of time clearing these ditches, trying to help everybody out with their drainage, and people, get rid of this litter, and somehow it ends up in the ditches because it's improperly disposed of. Some of these things, they clog culverts, they back water up into people's yards, and this is just stuff we find every day.
A lot of people look at litter as being a cigarette butt or a candy wrapper or something, but if you go out into our rural areas especially, you're going to see big item mattresses and boats and things like that in large quantities. We had someone that just called me personally and said that they found an entertainment center that was just left in a ditch, and that's a big problem here.
Mattresses and things like this, when we get big water like we've had lately, a lot of big rains, and they will wash these things up, and they'll clog some major drainage canals and ditches and things that, and the water backs up, and the blockage might be a mile, 2 miles from where somebody lives, and they might have water in their house because somebody carelessly put one of these large items in the ditch, and it's blocked. It's called blockage, and it causes property damage, and not to mention, it's not fun for people.
We have litter inmate crews who go and pick up things. We have a litter enforcement officer who's always going out to different reports of gross littering, which is what a mattress would be considered as. And so we're trying to attack all angles, and hopefully through education and awareness and enforcement, something like this of changing and making a difference and changing the habits in Calcasieu Parish will take place over a number of years. It's not going to happen tomorrow, but we just keep pressing on and keep on showing visuals like the billboard behind me. That's something that will hopefully resonate with our community and say, you know what, we need to change our habits. Our public is so used to the signs that say, Southwest Louisiana is too beautiful to litter. They already know that. They already know that it's pretty. It's not reaching them. Maybe things like this will. We want to really be in there, in your face, and say, this is not going away. And we're really proud of the work that the Public Works Department did for this. This was something that we asked them to do. It was outside the boundaries of their job, obviously, but I think they really enjoyed it. Over the past several weeks, they've been working on this a little bit every afternoon, and when they'd find something laying on the ground, they'd say, this would be perfect. You know, the mattress, the baby pool, and things like that. That's really going to add a lot of emphasis. Their interaction and support of this project has been great, and I'm really excited to have them helping with the litter project. It's been a great thing, and couldn't have asked for some finer help than what they've given us.
And just as important as what's on the billboard is where is the billboard.
This billboard is going to be put up on Ryan Street, right along the Mardi Gras parade route. And we hope that it serves as a visual to so many people seeing, you know, these parades that they might think twice about throwing the candy wrapper down. It's seen on the busiest street in Lake Charles. It'll be up for, we hope, for about 2 or 3 months. Things that you see behind me are not normally on a billboard, so we can't necessarily expect that it's going to be there all year. Some things may fall off. And so we're going to take it down when it starts to get a little old, but we really hope to get a lot of visual mileage out of that area.
Placing it on Ryan Street, and the reason is we just want to try to heighten people's level, you know, they want to be conscientious. And, you know, if we can just make people think a little bit about how they're going to get rid of some of these bigger items and make sure that they dispose of them properly.
We always put on every single thing that we do, anything that we put out in the community has that litter hotline. That litter hotline is the direct communication between the citizen and us to let us know when people are littering.
For the Parish Line, I'm J.P. Booth.
To report anyone seen trashing Calcasieu, call the parish's litter hotline at 493-LITR. The local Census office is now open in Lake Charles. The opening of the office marks the beginning of the 2010 census in the Southwest Louisiana region. Here's Jessica Conrad.
It's 10 questions in 10 minutes in 2010. Members of the Census Complete Count Committee are getting the word out at the grand opening of the Lake Charles local census office. The 10 questions will affect daily lives of everyone living in the United States. It will affect political boundaries, as well as how much funding our area will receive from the federal government for the next 10 years.
It will impact the quality of life for people and families by influencing funding for health care, education, transportation, and community-based social services programs. The data that is collected will provide us all of the information that's needed for our government to properly serve its people.
The state cannot properly determine the amount of services to provide in the next 10 years if residents don't fill out the census questionnaire. In 2000, the reply rate for Louisiana was 60%.
Let's all strive to reach out and take a leadership role and make sure that we exceed the 60% level that we performed at in the year 2000.
Once the census questionnaire is filled out and mailed in, a census representative will have no need to contact you at your home.
Will you mail this out tomorrow?
However, if you do not send back the information, a representative will come to your house to get the information from you personally. This is an expensive venture, as the Census Bureau expects to visit nearly 48 million homes. For each 1% increase in mail response rate, the Census Bureau saves not only time, but between $80 and $90 million.
Without a proper census and without involvement of each and every citizen, we cannot properly account for who we are and what we need in this community. Let's all be counted. Thank you very much.
For the Parish Line, I'm Jessica Conrad.
Census questionnaires are being mailed out beginning in March. Log on to swlacensus.com for information about the 2010 census. You are watching the Parish Line, a program about events, programs, and policies of the Calcasieu Parish Police Jury, produced by CGov, the Calcasieu Parish Government Channel. Two of the parish's volunteer groups helped the needy at a recent annual event. Margaret Higgins was there.
Volunteers rolled up their sleeves to take part in the 2010 Dr. Martin Luther King Day of Service. The hungry and homeless received assistance with medical needs, education, and basic necessities at Abraham's Tent.
Today we're out here with the MLK Day of Service. The Senior Corps
has been asked to do a day of service and not a day off. We recognize the hard work that Martin Luther King has done in this country, and we want to keep his dream alive by coming out here and servicing our community. I'm out here with my volunteers from the RSVP program. We're here handing out toiletry items like soap, shampoos, toothbrushes, to have those basic necessities, because we don't know basically what type of hygiene that's being practiced. But during these winter months and with all the different types of infections and flus going on, we're also have literature on the H1N1 and the different flu vaccinations.
Every year we participate in a day of service where the volunteers come together to do a service for the community. And today we're here at Abraham's Tent and we're doing health checks. We're giving out items such as soap, washcloths, blankets, anything that can help them in the next couple months during the winter.
Erica Coe with Preventative Health Care for the Calcasieu Office of Community Services was also on hand.
We're out here doing blood pressure screenings and health advisory for the people within our community. Basically, this ties into our Preventative Health Care Services Department, where we do medication assistance, vision assistance services, and general screenings for the people that come into our office that may be underinsured or not have any insurance at all.
For more information or to find out how you can help with future projects, call Michelle Guidry, Erica Coe, or Angela Jewett at 721-4020. For the Parish Line, I'm Margaret Higgins.
The project was one of thousands that took place nationwide. The Calcasieu Parish Animal Services and Adoption Center has several programs planned this month to help stress the importance of having pets spayed or neutered. National Spay Day is set for February 23rd. You can help by having your pet spayed or neutered, and if you already have, then you can sponsor a surgery for someone who can't afford it. Through the low-cost spay-neuter program at the Calcasieu Parish Animal Services Office, thousands of pets whose owners are on assistance programs have been fixed through vouchers. Local veterinary clinics accept the vouchers and perform the procedures at reduced cost. They include Bayou South Animal Hospital, Gill Animal Hospital, Rena Veterinary Clinic, Lake Area Animal Hospital, and Southwest Louisiana Veterinary Clinic. To support the program, sponsor a surgery for $50 and the police jury will match your donation. Also in honor of Spay Day 2010, the Preon Lake Mall is hosting a pet photo contest for February. Enter your pet's picture and then encourage your friends to vote for your pet. Contest proceeds will go to the spay-neuter program at the shelter and will be matched by the police jury. Details about these programs are available at cppj.net or by calling Animal Services. By spaying or neutering a cat or dog, you can help reduce the number of potential pets that are euthanized each year. A conservation effort for wetland restoration is underway here in Calcasieu Parish. That involves area schools, LSU, and the Calcasieu Parish Police Jury. Molly Morgan tells us more.
Restoring our wetlands is very important to Louisiana, and students at the Bishop Nolan Episcopal Day School participated in a joint effort with the Calcasieu Parish Police Jury and LSU Coastal Routes. Dr. Pam Blanchard, assistant professor with the LSU College of Education, explains.
The idea of the program is to give the teachers a platform that they can use to teach students about coastal issues that are important to coastal Louisiana. We have a lot of issues. We have coastal land loss issues. We've got a large array of damage from hurricanes. And one of the objectives of the program is to provide teachers a stewardship project that they can build their curriculum around. And this project involves students growing trees at their schools. They have a little nursery at their school. And each school is assigned a restoration partner. Their restoration partner is Calcasieu Parish Police Jury, and they found Holbrook Park. This park lost a number of trees from the past hurricanes. And when we talked about a planting site, the students could plant the cypress trees that they were growing here in the park to help reforest the park. And so that's part of the objectives of the program, is that the kids grow the trees at the school and then bring their crop of trees out to plant once a year. So this year you can see we have a lot of 4th and 7th graders out here planting. Bishop Nolan is in their first year of the program, and this school has managed to grow an enormous number of trees. We've never had a school grow this many trees their first year in the program. And they're big, healthy cypress. They're about 2 feet tall, and that's amazing. It's really a tribute to the care that the school and the children gave to the trees over the past year.
There are several schools throughout the state involved in this project.
We have 37 schools that are in the program right now. We're going to add another 7 schools over the next several months. So at the end of the school year, we should be up to about 43 schools across 20 parishes in Louisiana.
Students and teachers alike are excited to help in restoring our coastline.
We're here planting cypress trees, and we have partners, and we match up with bandanas and our colors, and we use the dibbles to dig in the trees, and we just take the cone and take the plant out of the yellow cone and just place it in the dirt and then cover it up.
It's a wonderful program that is open to any school, public or private. We'd love to get other schools involved. You have a choice of planting trees or grass, and it's a great way to incorporate a wetlands project into other green initiatives that your school might already be doing.
To find out more about the LSU Coastal Roots program, contact Jason Barnes at 721-3595. For the Parish Line, I'm Molly Morgan.
Here on the Parish Line in 2010, we will be presenting features on several of the departments that perform important tasks for the police jury. The packages will also be placed on our website at cppj.net. We'll start the series this month with a look at our Human Resources Department. The Human Resources Department at the Calcasieu Parish Police Jury serves an important function. While many of our parish departments provide services for the public, it's HR that provides important services for parish employees, like benefits and training. It's an important part of the backbone of serving you. We're taking you inside the HR department to show you how they function. And with the help of Human Resources employees, we'll show you how to apply for a job and what's expected when a police jury employee is hired. First, where can you find out what jobs are available at the police jury? And once you find a job description that's right for you, how do you apply for it? One way is right here at cppj.net.
The police jury posts their job vacancies online at their website, cppj.net. It's mainly for entry-level positions. We have a philosophy at the parish of promotion from within, so we initially post our jobs internally so that current employees can apply and be considered for the positions first.
An applicant can fill out and submit a paperless application online, or simply print out the application and bring it to the Human Resources Department on the first floor of the parish government building. Or you can mail it in. Extra copies are also on hand in the department if an applicant chooses to pick up an application. Resumes are not required, but they can be a useful tool when considering applicants.
A resume is not strictly required for consideration for employment, but they can attach it to their standard employment application. It does sometimes give us extra information about the person.
After 3 months, a submitted application expires, but can be renewed by calling the Human Resources Department. Each department receives the applications and the interviewing process begins.
The Human Resources Department is kind of a common receptacle for all of the applications, but each parish department does their own interviewing and selection and makes the job offers to the applicants because they know the needs of their department, exactly what type of applicant they're looking for.
That's an overview of how to apply for a job with the police jury. Once hired, each employee goes through a series of pre-employment checks. The police jury has ensured that every employee is properly screened before they start work. Every employee submits to a drug screen, a driver's license check, and a criminal background check.
Once the job offer is made by the department, then the applicant is required to go through some pre-employment checks. And it's important that we do these things because the parish has a drug-free workplace policy, and also we have many positions that require a good driving record and compliance with Department of Transportation guidelines. Some other parish departments may require pre-employment medical exam as part of the pre-employment process also.
Once you're officially hired and cleared to start work, the parish's training and development specialist takes you through an orientation process. All full-time new hires and part-timers that move into full-time status complete an orientation where they sign up for benefits and become familiar with police jury policies.
We think it's a great opportunity for employees to learn more about the parish. We have presenters from many other parish departments join us during orientation so that insurance benefits can be covered, our payroll department comes in, our risk manager comes in and talks about some safety protocols and things that are important to maintain the safety of employees and the public. We also have our employee assistance program come in and talk about the benefits that are available.
Once orientation has been completed, an employee should have all of the tools they need to start work. Throughout the year, other trainings are offered. Mandatory trainings for supervisors are held along with all employee emergency response trainings. Also, trainings related to specific departments like Animal Services and the Office of Juvenile Justice Services are held that are specific to dealing with the public and helping them cope in tough situations.
We also coordinate some trainings through our employee assistance program. They come out and do presentations for soft skill topics like money management for employees or getting along in relationships, which can be very helpful in both work and personal relationships. Of course, we think happy employees at home are happier employees at work as well. Training is a great opportunity for employees to really see the investment that the police jury makes in each and every one of us.
Now you've heard all about the police jury's Human Resources Department, from how to apply for a job to how to be a police jury employee. For more information, you can visit our website at cppj.net or call 721-3520. That's it for this month's edition of the Parish Line. Visit our website for more information on all of the stories you've just seen.